Yeah, the boys round here drinking that ice cold beer, talking about girls, talking about trucks, running them red dirt roads out, kicking up dust. The boys round here sending up a prayer to the man upstairs.
Wednesday, guys, welcome. What are we looking at today? I don't have a freaking clue. I just saw it and started laughing. Side pocket. High gravity ale, 8.5%, 24 ounces of it. And it's made in, brewed by Universal Sales Incorporated, La Crosse, Wisconsin. Made with natural ingredients. Served cold. Well, let's do that. And, you know, I realize, you know, this isn't VidMe. This is, ShitMe. YouTube. But, this is not my fault that she is having a wardrobe malfunction, okay? I swear, just before I turned the camera on, that shit was right. Yeah, I know. No, some more sacrilege. Side pocket. Hey, but at least the glass I'm using is from a Wisconsin brewery. Okay, well, it looks like beer. And it smells like beer. And cheers, guys. Well, it doesn't exactly taste like beer. It's it has like little to no flavor, really at all. I mean, I've had near beers that have had more flavor. I mean, the interesting thing is how they get 8.5% alcohol with little to no flavor. We better check. We'd better do the booze cruise. Hold on. Beats the hell out of me. First was Bork, 1911. Hope you're on the naughty list this year. Yeah. Me too. J-Dog. Here. Gunwild. Hell yeah. Beer bag. Gunwild. Chug-a-lug. Oh, well, you know, that's the only way to do it there, Gunwild. Is just... See, now I would normally say better chug-a-lug some of these because they're so nasty. It's kind of like taking your cough syrup, but this one's really weird. It, I don't know how to describe it. It has more of a presence, like it's gonna be something, and then you're like, where'd the flavor go? I mean, seriously, it should not have any real color to it at all going off of its flavor. Or lack thereof it. Rich, Foodmaster Chew 12. Here, but gotta go to bed. Gotta get up at 5:45. I'll watch the rest of this tomorrow. Cheers. For now, Gunwild. I have some Invicta watches. Oh, excuse me. Good stuff. Oh, yeah, they are. I'd show you the one if I hit my weight goal, but I don't know if that would be teasing or well, maybe I'm only gonna get it out of the safe and show it to you so that it'd be motivational. This actually is not the first Invicta watch I ever got. Jerry, Blue Thunder 40, not this whack job here, sent me one, and I was actually gonna wear it last weekend, and I noticed that the battery's dead, so I gotta get the battery replaced in that one. I'm probably gonna have to get the battery replaced in this one by the time I finally get around to being able to wear it. And I mean, I had it buried way in the back of the safe. Most of their watches come like this, or in like a little miniature pelican case. Johnny Watson has recently got one that's well, it's still running, so that's a good sign. This is the one that Christine got for me as my reward for hitting 199, and right now I've stalled out 5 pounds away from that. They're definitely a nice big beefy watch. Ooh, I'm touching it. I better stop touching it. So going back in the safe. I will definitely be getting more Invictas. I think I have probably 312 of them on my Amazon wish list. I just kind of put them on there because there were styles that I liked, and that way I could find them again. Johnny Concho, Eric, it looks like your sack is too big and loose. The one you've got the Mickeys in, laugh out loud. Zeus, time for me to go buy some beer. And what kind of beer will that be, Zeus? Musical Bullets, Ghetto Juice. Absolutely. That's this whole run. I don't even know. I don't even know if a ghetto dude would want this Ghetto Juice. Side pocket. El Tenda, guys. Gunwild, what youth giveaway? How can I help? Well, I haven't really done. We got a few. Why is there? Okay, Gunwild. Otis 71's gonna take a hit again. Gunwild, we are starting to put together some items as it stands right now. We have this CZ, the CZ 512. A CZ 512 chambered in .22 long rifle. This is in the youth giveaway. Sort of a giveaway, more of a fundraiser. Kind of just like the AR-10 was, because it's for that man. But I'll get to that in a second. This is how this shit goes an hour, Jeff. This is going to be in the youth giveaway / fundraiser. Got to use the gun stand that Tardisius made me. Again, awesome. Thank you. It gets used all the time. A TriStar 20 gauge is the next item in the youth. I tell you, this thing has a surprisingly pretty decent trigger on it, but as you can see, anodized red. This is in the youth giveaway / fundraiser, and I'm waiting on the Beretta. Is it the Beretta Nano pistol? What it's gonna be, and let's see. I've also got. This is just the start of stuff. Before Alicia left Odinworks, she sent me a couple of shirts, a couple of hats, a flag. I've had other things donated. See, there's a mug, Stalker Steve, tech tool. I think almost all the rest of the stuff was from ATF Sucks. You know, we got a knife, a straw. This is just the start of this. ATF Sucks sent the kit, the list of everything that's in the kit, this medical kit, for the youth giveaway. And just to answer your question, Gunwild, what it's going to be is it's just going to be like the rest of them. We are going to start another Active Heroes fundraiser. I think we're going to set this next goal at either $15,000 or $20,000, and when the goal hits $5,000, we will be picking a winner from everybody that contributes. And I haven't worked over everything yet, but I believe for every $10 entry, someone will get their, it'll be just like before. If someone sends $100, I'll print off their name 10 times and it'll go in the box. So and it's going to be winner take all. The package will be all of these items, and the honest goal is that either whoever wins has kids, or will use the items to help teach our passions, the gun sports, to some kids. Like let's just say Gun Wild wins, and he starts putting up some videos where he maybe gets together with one of his local gun clubs and has a youth day, and maybe you and someone else can teach gun safety and go over the guns and then use the guns. I mean, you know, maybe whoever wins has kids, and I mean the whole idea is that the collection will either go to or get used by younger shooters. So, you know, I know Gunwild. I mean, I know you're big into the shooting sports and passing on our passions to the next generation. Maybe say you win and you put together some kind of an activity, and voila, that's what the plan is. And the stuff is starting to come in. We're getting ready to launch. Basically, as soon as I have the pistol, so that it rounds out the set, the rifle, the shotgun, and a pistol, that's when we're gonna get a lot more serious on this. But still, I'm always taking in items. Want items that are youth orientated. I've got some stuff sitting over there. I have a single man tent, a fanny pack, a camp stove, you know, like camping supplies that that me and Christine are donating, you know, that kind of stuff. So see, next, Heffy67. I like the way you wrap your hands around the wrinkly old sack when you swallow. I'm talking about the beer review, or am I? Heffy. P.S. Welcome back. I don't know. I don't want to be welcomed back over to YouTube. I frickin' hate YouTube. The last thing they give a shit about is like me and most of you guys. But seems how it's the only thing, at least until if Hazman's right and they're going around and then they're going to get rid of people that potty talk them. Well, I tell you what, YouTube. If you know that you don't have a great reputation, you can either continue to be fucking losers, or you can work on establishing a good reputation. Like maybe understanding that the gun industry, the gun people, we're huge. There's a lot of us, and there's a lot of advertisers that would be more than happy to get behind us. Like, say, people that sell firearms or parts. Fuck. YouTube is so fucking narrow-minded. They're the fucking dumbasses that would be sitting on the leaf end of the limb while they cut it and then wonder why things went bad. Real cold burnout, meat and cheese. Yep, I'm hungry for a snack now. McLean 5179, the National Reciprocity Bill is being voted in the House Wednesday. Everybody write or call their congressman. I don't know if that actually took place today or not. I mean, I heard them talking about it. And thanks to the libtards, all I heard in the news, which is Fox News, was that it was expected to fail. But J-Dog, yeah, I saw the tattoo guy the other day. I don't know if he's just lifting or hitting the juice. Rum. You know, you're kind of a troublemaker. I'm telling you right now, I will be setting a limit on this, but I think J-Dog got hosed a couple of times because he showed up towards the end of the list. Should put it in there. Maybe it'd get some flavor. Ed, hi. Hi, Ed. How's it going? Chatted with Ed last night. Hazman, how does Chuck know your ex-wife? Personally, I am going to go to Wade's answer. Wade is probably the closest to the right answer. I'll say it again. How does Chuck know your ex-wife? Everyone within 5 minutes and has $20 knows his ex. I don't. What was it? What's his name? Clinton's buddy there. You drag a $10 bill through a trailer park, and that's the kind of bitch you're gonna find hanging on the end of it. Exactly. There's good people, and there's evil people, which they usually migrate together. So that's how Chuck knows my ex. Tardisius, I haven't brown bag anything's peppermint schnapps in high school. America. Gotta have me some more high gravity. Side pocket. I gotta show you guys something. I normally never like to brag about anything, but I'm gonna about this. Perhaps one of the nicest and coolest gifts that I have ever received. I was first I got a phone call or a text from the ATF Sucks and said a little bird told me that your FFL is going to be giving you a call today. I'm like, okay. I mean, ATF Sucks does a lot of stuff for the builds and surprises along the way, and they're all like, do something for a vet or use it to raise some money. Or the last thing was do whatever you want, and if he's been able to tell, I did do whatever I wanted with the last item. But this one, I'm like, oh, so something for the youth build, and he's like, oh no, this is your Christmas present. I just wanted to make sure that it got there early as opposed to getting there late. I'm just like, you're killing me, Smalls. You're not going to give me any information, are you? Nope. And evidently, he also relayed that information on to Bill, my FFL, because he called and said, I have a package for you. I go, oh yeah? What kind of package? He goes, well, I guess you'll see when you get here. I'm like, you son of a bitch. So yeah, I had to go the entire day wondering what was sitting up at my FFL from the ATF Sucks as a Christmas present. Well, this is what it was. And I mean, Bill hands it to me, and I'm just like, I go, he sent me a lower, and I'm just like, he's like, yeah, and I'm just like, well, that's damn nice of him. That's awesome. I mean, who can't appreciate a lower? And Bill goes, you may want to flip it over. And I'm just like, flip it over? Look at that. Like I said, normally I've had guns in my collection that I still haven't done any videos on because sometimes I feel like it's just like, oh, look at what I have. But sorry, look at what I have. Fuck, that is just fucking awesome. ATF sucks. Of course, you already know because I've already talked to you, but I'm like, oh my god. Yeah, I don't, I mean, my first thought was to take something apart and rebuild something and to be able to use this lower, but for right now, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. One of the projects that I've been working on, because someone, thanks to El Tenda, who has become my friend, is Dave, the owner of DR Guns, and he wants me to build one of his 9mm, and I do want to build a 9mm. As a matter of fact, as a parting gift from Alicia before she left Odinworks, she sent me an Odinworks 9mm barrel and the Atlas 9 brake. I don't know if I'll use the Atlas 9. I mean, I know the Atlas brakes work, don't get me wrong. They work fantastic. They're very adjustable. They're easy to install. You don't have to time them or anything like that. But it's just, you know, it's just not necessarily what it's one of those things where, here, I can show you what it looks like in case you don't know what I'm talking about. It's one of those things that does what it's supposed to do. It seriously minimizes barrel flip. It's a 3-part deal. You just literally screw part 1 on there. You don't need a crush washer. It's recessed so it slips over the end of the barrel, so it becomes very seamless. They look nice on there, and then you slide the titanium sleeve over the top of it, and you can align that. And what's cool about that is a lot of times you have a tendency when you shoot for the barrel to rise up and to the right, so you can adjust the titanium part of it to direct the gas up and to the right, so it keeps the gun centered. Now the problem with someone like me is I like to look at the rifle and see everything all nice and linear and neat and tight. You know, like, you know, let's just say that, how would it look if you paid as much money as I did for the JP and the brake was turned a little bit off of being level with the rest of the rifle? Now it may work better, but aesthetically it looks like you under rotated it when you went to install it onto the barrel. So then you have the end cap. My only complaint is you need to be very careful. I mean, it's a very small Allen head, and normally I've had them before where they started to the head started to strip out, and if that happens, I don't even know how in the hell you'd get that out of there. You'd probably have to drill and tap it. So this is the 9mm Atlas 9. So right now my 9mm build is a barrel and a brake, and I could not use this. You're gonna want an actual. I personally want a dedicated 9mm setup. So this will be 5.56. I don't know. Maybe it could be the first 300 blackout. But right now, honestly, I have no real want to own a 300 blackout. To me, if I'm gonna do that, I might as well just go shoot the AK. So I don't know. If someone has a suggestion, I'm up to hearing what you think I should what I think I should do with this. Like I said, one of my things was to rebuild one of the existing guns. I'll put this on the 24-inch build just to piss off Ammo Head. So that right there is, in the cool department, is unmatched. Joey Cuz, the best is now I'm getting emails from people over on VidMe that don't even follow me, soliciting their YouTube channels and their Patreon pages. Yeah, I got it. Look on the bright side, Joey. That shit will all be ending on December 14th. Or you can just bleach pit and napalm your VidMe account, just like iCarry1 did. Technetic Beats, nice. Mickey's in a brown bag. Yeah, I mean, from my generation, I mean, you know, brown bagging 40s, that kind of thing. Hey, and the real cool with Burnout, you know, this is a new friend that we met through Lunatic Dad, and he's actually watching our video. So I say cheers to Technetic Beats. Cheers, my friend. Hazman 440. It's pretty evident that VidMe had nothing going for them. Well, I disagree with you, Paul, when you say they had nothing going for them. If whatever killed them, if what a few of us have speculated that somebody got to their advertisers and they lost all their revenue, I mean, I don't know. I believe a hell of a lot of people went over to them in the last, say, 2 to 3 weeks. So either that ship was already going down, or, I mean, hats off to anybody that's willing to try to make a go at it. I mean, they were by far, I have endlessly heard, either now because people are pissed off, or how many of you guys told me how refreshing it was and how you were starting to now look forward to doing videos because you were doing videos on VidMe and not dealing with fucking YouTube. Love you, Paul. Oh, man. If me and Hazman ever get together, I suggest we make one big run to get enough alcohol to manage the entire time that we're planning on hanging out, and then somebody needs to lock us inside somewhere and then hide the key. Otherwise, we probably will need bail money. Wade, I used to brown bag Budweiser, Miller Quartz, along with a fifth of Jack Daniels in my high school days. Back then, you could fill up your truck with gas, get a fifth of whiskey, two quarts of beer for a little over 25 bucks. Another 20 bucks got you a full 3-finger bag of Mexican oregano. I miss the 70s. Oh my God. Wait again. I still say Jim's show should be called In the Hangar with Horny. Wait, that works for donkey porn too. Never mind. Tonight, of course, it'll already have happened by the time I am planning on hanging out. I'm planning on being I love doing the blog radio, and I have an open invitation to be Jim's bitch as long as he'll let me. So I'll be hanging out with Jim, or I will have hung out with Jim by the time you see this. Crazy Scotsman, Christmas come early. I have something to fill her stocking. Crazy Scotsman, it's awesome. Glad Wendy and her family have a little relief. We have a great community. Cheers, brother. Speaking of that, guys, don't forget, part of helping to raise money for Wendy is me bribing you guys to get involved. The PayPal my PayPal account, all the information is down below this video. For every $10 that you donate, which is 100% of it is going to Wendy, you will be for every $10, you will get your name in the hat for this painting. Plus, Lily is going to make a special painting per your request. She's hoping that it's one of you YouTubers that you're not just a watcher, but you actually have a logo, and she could do your logo as your second painting. That was what started it all. Then the ATF Sucks built this first responder med kit pack full of shit. That's in it. And John Solar, man, I'm thinking about putting my name in here. And again, I don't go duck hunting. John's work is so fucking intense and awesome. Minnesota Reedgrass, his custom, one of his custom calls. I don't know if this is, I think he calls this fade to clear. Camera. Just need to put the call by her titties, and then it'll... This camera's fucking useless. Doodin'. Let's go into the call. This is in it. So for every $10, your name will be on a piece of paper, or I believe it'll be a drawing like that. And all the money is going to Wendy, and someone is going to get the 2 paintings, the med kit, and the duck call. Nobody's moved on this lately. I haven't shown it over at eBomi. I guess I'm going to have to, but like I said, all of the money is going straight to Wendy. DFC, we have to be nearing the end of the shit beers. No. I mean, how much lower can you go? Well, I should have saved this for the lowest level. When I lived in Cali, the grocery store sold generic beer and light beer. We're not going there, are we, E? Now that you mention it, over at Keyport they had, I think it was Badass beer or something like that. Hey, you can drink good shit. Will you see me drinking this fucking ass juice? Smile Money, Merry Christmas to you as well. That moonshine just makes you mean. I won't argue with you. I'll stay away from that. And a very, very Merry Christmas, Smile Money. I still look forward to the day that just to piss off Pete, what I'll have to say is I'll have to call Pete and say, hey, I'm in town visiting Smile Money. Just wondering if I can stop by and say hi. How do you think that would go over? Gillian, Mike is here. Cheers, everyone. Bottoms up, Eric. Mike, my friend. Gillian, first to say first. Well, EMT Rail Fan. $10 for gas You must have got about 15, 16 gallons back then. Only gets you about 3.5 gallons today, and the same shit they're refining then. Yeah, that's absolutely true. Oh yeah, 10 bucks was enough to ski all day long and fill up my car to get the boat out there, and me, of course. J. Elite Ammunition. The word fine. I think Mickey's does not know what it means. Mr. Holster, you don't actually get points for a minute 37. I was drinking in a minute 37. His benchmark, which I try my best to beat, is 2 minutes. A minute 37. You don't actually get points for drinking that stuff fast. Fair enough. Sharky762, your grandfather sounds like a great guy. Too bad he never got to meet Chris. I bet he's up there now watching. JP remains a sweet-ass rifle. Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely over the top. The quality, the fit, the finish, the way it works, the way it runs, the fact that it's side charging. See, actually, if you want, you can get side charging and put a traditional charging handle, but I was like, no, just do side charging. J at Elite Ammunition, and I am current, bitches, suck it. Economy is growing at over 3%. Fast time that high. First time that high since Reagan was president. See, I was thinking about this today. Me and Greg were talking about this. If you're hearing my voice and you don't think Trump train, please explain to me what the fuck is wrong with you. I mean, I realize I'm not going to get a good answer by copying that attitude, but you have to be a shallow cocksucker. The economy is in the right direction. How many record highs has the stock market seen? Unemployment is at a low. How we feel as a nation is at a high. Businesses are coming back. The only thing wrong with our country right now is fucking libtards. And a libtard can easily be a D or an R in my book. If you are standing in the way of Donald Trump and what we the people elected, then you either have an alternative plan or you are the most pathetic piece of shit on the planet. Finally, our country is turning around, and we are getting undone from the complete fuckery that Obama put us into. The worst president in American history. And honestly, this comes from the heart when I say it's too bad that he was a black man. It would have sure have been nice if we had a strong, good first black president. A strong, good first woman as president. Instead, we elected, not we, I didn't. They elected the bottom of the barrel. A fucking Chicago fundraiser who was anti-America, pro-Muslim, Mr. Holster, good story about your youth. Thank you, sir. A lot of good memories there, you know. I feel lucky. I had a good family. I mean, my mom and dad were divorced, and my mom feels that she didn't do a good job, but I'm here to tell you guys, and her, I've already told her this, she did the best, that she possibly could to raise a family as a single parent. She did nothing wrong. Gillian, VidMe didn't sell out, they just don't have the funds to keep the site and the bandwidth and space going. Well, Gillian, I agree with you. Something happened in there, and the rumor on the street is that YouTube or somebody got to their advertisers. Ben N, 46, what the fuck? Ben N, 47th, welcome back. Did I say 46th? Yeah, 46, what the fuck, and then 47th, welcome back. Thank you, Ben. Ammohead 73. Look at this guy, checking his phone all the damn time. How fucking rude. We don't complain because it would be like fussing on a retard for being retarded. It wouldn't make sense to either person. Good thing you're red. That's why I put up with it. Laugh my ass off. What a dick. What a dick. I should go get the 24-inch just to... Ammohead. Every time you bring up the JP, I always think, damn, that could buy a decent truck down here. Since the JP is your baby, go ahead and sell me the 24 on down. Been waiting for months now, dick. That 24, I'd like to do some updates to that. I really want to convert the 24-inch barreled 5.56 to a complete DR guns. That would be their billet upper and lower. I've already got their ambi safety. That brake is theirs. Charging handle is theirs. Ammo at 73. Tell Christine to shut the fuck up.
That is not what he said.
Ammo at 73. Tex Grebner came to mind when you mentioned hurting yourself at the range. I just fucking shot myself. I know I should, but laugh my ass up. Or I shouldn't. Yeah? Now what's up with Tex, man? Back when he shot himself, nowadays you wouldn't even recognize him. He's all buff.
Is he?
Yeah, he's definitely dieted, and he doesn't look like the same guy anymore. But of course, remember when he was part of the Hyenas? Now that he actually looks good, cares about himself, and changed his mind, the Hyenas, I guess, that troll him now. Here, try this.
No.
It's side pocket.
Cute shoes.
She's having a wardrobe malfunction.
Mm-hmm. Your name Janet? I put the pizza in.
Did you put anything extra on it?
No. What do you want me to put on it?
Shelby, get upstairs. Just kidding. It's a little hot dog.
Ha Come on, Shelby. You don't need that kind of reviews.
She's like, give me some cheese.
Yeah.
Let's talk meat and cheese. Joey Cuz, man, I haven't brown bagged a beer since I stopped doing construction in Manhattan. The brown bag used to make the beer look invisible while driving around in Manhattan. Yeah, I'm sure, Joey, no one knew what the fuck that was. Joey, I think Mr. Holster would like the review of Mickey's a lot better. You started drinking at about 30 in, and the whole thing lasted 5 minutes. Joey, wow, how times have changed from 3 years ago from when you did the review on this beer in 2014. Hey, and I even think there's a cameo appearance from the Mosen before it became what it is now. Really? I'll have to go back and find that. Aunt Keck, love the brown bag. That's old school. You still see that every now and then. Scotsman, whiskey, what a prick. Speaking of that, they got another thing for C-Max. Everybody's they're trying to do another fundraiser. I guess there's a bunch of guns that are in that possible giveaway. So please, I will try to remember to put a link to the Crazy Scotsman. Definitely need to go check out. Sorry, that's the. I'm working on calls myself. That's my my sea otter call. Check out the Crazy Scotsman. Get involved in the C-Max thing. I got to get more information and figure out everything that's going on over there right now, and get a video up on eBomi. As you'll notice, I don't think there's anything really on eBomi other than promo videos lately, because I just fucking don't like YouTube. Joey, oh man, I shot the JP so well. Man, I'd love to get one. Now, Joey, I'm not serious. I give Joey shit all the time. I'm not gonna make this comment to try to bust Joey's ass and say he's not a good shot. And the only reason that he's a good shot is because he's shooting the JP. Joey shoots well, but. You know, someone told me once, use the words but, and you just erased everything you just said. Okay, I take that back. Joey shoots well. What I noticed, especially over some of our shoots over the last few years, especially 2 years ago, when we did when we had the plate out at 550 yards, I handed the JP, not with this scope, this could only get better, the scope that's on the Mosin, I handed that day, I lost track of how many people shot the Mosin, you know, that piece of shit $89 rifle, and the JP, and did a cold bore 550 yard silhouette target. So you're talking about a steel plate the size of a human body. Well, not the silhouette, this much of you. A cold bore shot to that plate at 550 yards on their first shot. And then anybody that didn't do it on the first shot hit it on the second shot. And it's just an example. I mean, I've made this comment before. Yes, a lot of goddamn money sitting here. I mean, right now, I would not sell this rifle as you see it for 10 grand. I wouldn't do it. This represented something special to me. I had it built by them, and I have an honest tug of war going on, though. If it came down to that or the Mosin represents a cheap-ass fucking piece of shit rifle that people say, you know, $89 rifle, blah, blah, blah. Why would you put an $1,800 scope on an $89 rifle? Well, again, I go back to anybody that has shot it. I watched Christopher, alone with company, hit something the size of a golf ball at 120 yards twice in 2 shots with the Mosin. Click, bam, and click, bam. And Christopher's an awesome shot. Christopher, you can tell Christopher is younger and doesn't drink as much coffee as me. But this rifle is just fucking insane for how smooth and how accurate it is. And anybody that has gotten it... See, everybody that comes to shoot acts like it's a fucking miracle if they get to shoot it. If you come to visit me and we go shooting, I will bring that out and let people shoot it. I don't care, as long as you're not shooting it and some asshole is shooting a cannon right over you, and everything that you own and wear and have in front of you is being misted by Mountain Dew. That pisses me off. Fucking pre-dawn death. Ed, nice saggy sack and very sexy Santa helper behind you. Ed, Aunt Keck's granny? Now that's a woman, laugh out loud. Crazy Scotsman, sorry, I'm just picky when it comes to beer, sort of a connoisseur. No, I'm just doing this because it was like fun, and it's an interesting thing. Crazy Scotsman, the JP is a damn fine gun. A work of art indeed. Yes. Yeah. YouTube can eat a bowl of dicks. Am I subbed to you on this? I've been told who you are, and if... Yeah, I'm subbed. Good. Yeah, YouTube channel here. YouTube can eat a bowl of dicks. Hasman, if someone's gonna get shut down first, I think just this is a book you can judge by the cover. Millennials can fuck off and die, stupid dumb snowflake cunts. Really, you need a release. Don't hold back. And Keck, yeah, Grandma was a charmer, alright. And Keck, hot damn 60 Santa helper brew, babe. Otis 71, drink some Schlitz Bull Ice Malt Liquor next to keep the paper bag theme going. Well, obviously I'm seeing this now. I will see if I can find that. I actually have a little track history with Schlitz Malt Liquor, and they did not have it at 2 of my 3 stops, but I know it's still made, and it is on my list, my friend. Machine Gun Buck GB, well, nice, you're going the route King Cobra. I want to say I've seen that. That is also on the list, thank you. DFC. E, what mount do you have holding the US optics on the JP? Evidently, you've only seen the gun in 2 planes. That there is a beefy mount. And that there is your answer. JP even has it set up so that you can actually mount, I said mount, something else on top of these. I have seen guys put a small red dot, like the one that I have right there. Put a little RMR. But yeah, this is one of JP's mounts, and it is built like the proverbial brick shithouse. It is not a quick release, but then again, I don't give a fuck because I don't take it off of here. I have the flip the side level. I know somebody who used to be a friend and a follower on this channel. I had a big issue saying that levels are stupid, but you know, US Optics actually, US Optics is like the tricked out scope company. You can get the rings, the knurling, the knobs, the color, so many things from US Optics. If you want to spend the money, you know, and off the shelf, you're looking at $3,400 for that scope. But you can take it one step farther. US Optics will actually put a level inside the scope. So in the very bottom, while you're looking, you can actually see a level. I've never even seen what that looks like, but yeah, US Optics is awesome. Of course, just like everything, I bought this one, and I think it was less than a year, and they discontinued this particular model, but I really like this. I really like this scope. Yeah, I know, smile money, and someday I'll actually shoot it beyond 100 yards. But DFC, this is JP's mount. Yeah, I said mount. Okay, let's get on. Holy shit. Fuck. Why does this always happen? FJ 55 Iron Pig. Shutters, shitters, and titters. Oh, I'm going to use that one. Followed up by a new YouTuber, The channel name is Shutters, Shitters, and Titters. Christine must keep your balls in a coin purse. Man, she really put you in your place. Then told you that's not your place. Damn, I feel your pain, brother. Take a shot of tequila. I don't have any tequila. And I'm not... Smile Money is right. I am not going to supplement with moonshine. I wish I had tequila. Just for the fun of it. Oh, Otis71. I got 2 text messages. Let me check who that is. I mean, if it's not a friend of the channel. Ooh. It's NIHAP. And I was actually going to talk about this with Jim. Over 21 Democrats have told Al Franken to resign. And NIHAP just sent me a link to a post that Franken denies that he's decided to resign tomorrow. I personally have heard more news stories that he, I guess we're going to have to see. Franken is denying that he is going to resign tomorrow. Well, I tell you what, if 21 people that I worked with, and I mean people on my team, not the competition, but my team, said I should resign, maybe they know something. Maybe they know something. Hang on a second. You can just stare either at there or there. I'm gonna see if I have something that I can, got called out on, and something that's like I don't have tequila, but. Yeah, I don't have anything that works. I tell you what. I know this is really tacky, but then again, we're drinking something called Side Pocket. Shutters, Shitters, and Titters. A little something to make Mike happy. I have a little Phillips vodka in the classy... it's clear, just like tequila would be. Unless, of course, you're drinking really good tequila, and then... I got a show to do. I got a show to do in like an hour from now. Plus, edit all this, so... Jonathan, I don't think I've ever seen this in my local shop. Admittedly, I ain't looking either. Cheers, buddy. Allie, cool video, bro. Liked. Keep it up. My channel name is Allie21 if you want to check it out. And thanks for the support also. Allie again. Stay active, blah blah blah, and a link to one of his videos. If you want to check it out, go your way and check it out. John Solar 283, yeah, happy fella. Hitting the refresh button. John happened to have the last comment. Holy fuck. John had the last comment when we started this an hour ago. Joey, last call. Sorry, Joey. Crazy Scotsman, shut the fuck up, Joey. Rich, dang it, I can't believe I forgot to come back on this one here again. Rich, man, I haven't had a delicious bottle of Mickey's in about 2 years or so. Now I'm going to have to go get some Dayton's Finest. Or, Mickey's. Rich, Fu Master Chew, so far I haven't seen any viable sites. VidMe, was the only hope so far. There's a sad thing. Now I'm going to hit the refresh button again because I know how Rich is. No, that stands as the last comment from Rich 7 minutes ago. Side pocket. I finished it, so it's not going in the can toilet, but I'm gonna give this a 1. Okay. Oh, today's carry gun, just because I love this gun. My brother's reloads, Hornady XTP. Actually, Hornady XTP and a Rest in Peace. So it goes, actually it's got 2 Hornadys. There's a Hornady XTP live in it, and then a Hornady RIP, Hornady RIP, Hornady RIP, Hornady blah blah blah. That's the see, I'll mix it up. I don't give a shit. Something like this, I'm not worried about doing any damage to this, and I love the gun, so that's what I'm carrying today. And of course, the home gun is this guy. Please, if Gunwild and some of the rest of you, if you have anything that you want to add to the youth, get in contact with me and we can talk about it. Again, everybody gets listed as helping sponsors of this. And please don't forget about the med kit, the call, and the painting from 2 paintings from Lilly. For every $10, for every $10, the money goes to Wendy, and you get a chance at this. But of course, Sharky762 is planning on owning this. So you're gonna have to take it from him. Cheers, guys, and I will not see you tomorrow. I have a side gig, so see you on Friday. Cheers.